Okay, I did a video a while ago about the sun going down, and I just wanted to meant to keep on recording, but I pressed the wrong button and paused it, which meant that this is the second clip. So I was going to say that, as you walk down the road, you see things and you hear things, and yes, folks, I understand that where I am now, I've been finishing my walk, and I will in a minute, but my point goes like this: when you in the South or in the woods in any part of the world, it don't matter if it's north, south, east, or west, you tend to see things that you don't normally see, and you tend to pay attention more. The sky, like that pink I showed you, I've got pictures of it, and I've also got a movie of it. And now you might think, what's the big deal about it? Well, it's one of God's creations. God made the beautiful sunset, the sunrise, and sun lower. He lowers the sun in a beautiful way, and He raises the sun in a beautiful way. And when He raises and lowers something He's invented, then you got to give Him credit for it. I mean, He did it. And I keep looking back and forth because I wonder if anybody's going to stop and want to know if I need help when I can help myself right now. I'm walking. But my point is that I am going to do a little ministry right now before I go back on my walk. If you read in the Bible about how many years these people lived on earth, they probably seen more things in their lifetime than we could see in our lifetime, but they seen different more than we saw of less. Their more was a different form of more than you might see nowadays. Like they saw God, Jesus, Adam, Eve. They probably saw a whole bunch of things. Look at Methuselah. And that raises questions. Why do people live so long? I can't actually say why they lived so long, but I can say that they did. And I was thinking, as I was talking to a friend of mine tonight at church, at Heritage, which is where I've been going to church at, I noticed that, me and him was talking, and basically what we were talking about was me and a bunch of other people who hung around. We talked about, different things, and it dawned on me as I was leaving, when I started having a conversation with myself, that and I've said it with them too, that you get judged not just by who you are, but by what you do. But some people, sometimes, like, I'll give you an example. All right, say if I done something wrong, and then someone judged me bad by it. Then another man might turn around and judge me wrong too. And they both may have their things that they claim they had on me. But then another man may come around and tell another man he was wrong. But now you might think, or here's another one. How about the one where somebody tells you how wonderful you are, tells you how great you are, and how bad somebody else is that went to prison or jail, and you look at it like, wait a minute, are you telling me that you think that I'm better than a man that went to jail because I haven't been to jail yet? Well, guess what? If I done some wrong and he done some wrong, our wrongs are different wrongs, but we're both in the wrong, and the Lord's going to deal with us for what we done. So you can't sit there and just say, well, I'm better than this other guy because I didn't do certain things a certain way. Give me credit. I'm trying hard to be the kind of guy I should be. If I don't succeed at it, that ain't no one's fault but my own about that one. And I don't care if anybody picks on me for standing right here doing this video, because I ain't trying to say nothing about nobody but my own self. And I get to the point where I'm tired of folks saying, well, you did such and such. I know I done wrong. I'm not trying to get credit for it. I'm saying I done wrong, and I know it. Excuse me for burping on camera. But I'm saying, if you actually think about it, there's been many times in history when we've all thought about people we wanted to talk to, but we never did because we were too scared how they might take us talking to them. Brothers and sisters, if you want to talk to somebody, do it, but if you do, be careful how you talk to them, and realize it's a struggle to get certain things said, because we all know that we're scared to get rejected by these people, and we may not even get rejected. We may just feel we might. But if we open our hearts, minds, and souls up to these people, we might find ourselves in a better frame of mind. I mean, look at me. I'm not the best thing in the world, I admit to it, but I ain't the worst. And I have done things in my life I'm not proud of. But at least I'm telling you people, this is From My Heart Ministries from Unity Church of Broxton, Georgia, also known as the YouTube Church of Broxton, Georgia. And I'm speaking on a ministry called From the Heart today. What I'm doing today is I'm talking about things that have to do with God, but not so much on the Bible as I will. I mean, I will from time to time speak from the Bible, and time to time I'll speak just from my own heart. But what I want to talk about tonight is that we've been through a lot of now remember, before I start, my name is Brother Isaac David Brinkman, pastor of the Unity Church of Broxton, Georgia, also known as the YouTube Church of Broxton, Georgia. Okay, I have seen in my lifetime, and you probably seen in your lifetime, excuse me, I'm fixing to fix this camera. You've probably seen in everybody's life. Let's see if I want to check, see if there ain't nothing in this bag. So if it, alright. You've probably seen in your lifetime, you've seen people talking, and they talk about the things that they know something about, but then yet, when we go to say, hey, how are you doing to somebody, we get criticized because we didn't do it a certain way. Well, I'm sorry if we're not perfect, but who is perfect but the Lord? And yet we keep getting criticized badly because of the fact that we're not like the Lord, because we cannot just be perfect 24 hours a day. Well, I'm not perfect all the time, and I know I don't want you to be perfect all the time either. I want you to be in a position where the Lord can work in your heart, can work in your minds. I mean, I've sit there and, hold on, I know I'm doing poor quality here, but trying to get a point across here by showing that, you know, there's going to be a bunch of times I'm going to be like this, and I don't mean to be. Hold on, excuse me. I don't care if somebody comes by and laughs their butt off at me for doing this, but I got to get this done, or I'll never feel safe about myself anymore anyhow. Now, when I do this stuff, no, still not right. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm doing it badly tonight, but when you're on location like this, you do tend to do some terrible videos. I do, except for that one I did at Heritage right before we left that day. I gotta let you go right now.